Oh yeah, it is comic book haul time, and I want to thank you for clicking on this video and sharing a little time with me. It's been quite a bit of time since I did my last video. I've been buying comic books much faster than I can show them here on YouTube, so looking to rectify that. So let's get into this without any further delay. Okay, what is this? Okay, this is Harley Quinn Black, White, and Redder, number 5, 1 in 25 ratio variant. This book, wow, this was a very strong book that came out this week. And I go to Midtown Comics on Lexington Avenue, and they only got one copy of this book at their store. So by the time I got to it, I was very surprised that they still had it. Maybe people didn't know about it. But anyway, this book has gotten off very hot, and I'm very excited to have it because I think it's going to be one of those kind of variants where, you may want to get it now because I think it's going to be one of those ones that becomes more scarce and harder to find. It's a great, great book. Yeah, so this has been a great year so far for variant covers. This year and last year, really unbelievable. So if you're into the variant game, this is a 1 in 25 ratio variant. Just a great, great book. Okay. Oh, by David Nakayama. So here's another book, the same thing, but this is Warren Lowe. Same exact book, only it's not a 1 in 25. I think it's just like a regular cover B, I think, or cover C, something like that. Yeah, nice book. Nice to have. Beautiful. Love it. Okay, moving right along. So, and then those are some new books. So for some older books, I have, I think this is from 1966. I believe this is the second appearance of Bill Cosby. So this is his I Spy number 2 from 1966 or 68, something like that. So yeah, so I don't think he was on any comic books prior to this except for number 1. This is number 2, so I believe this is his second appearance. And I saw that at a place, and I was just like, man, I got to get that. What an unusual, strange book. And then, oh, this guy here, down here, he looks like that Chandler guy from Friends that just recently passed away. So maybe that's like his uncle or something. I don't know. But there we go. Looks like a young Bill Cosby. I'm always working on my Bill Cosby collection. So everybody's going to have one of those. Okay. Oh, this is a cool book that I've been stacking up on. That is Ghost Spider number 1. It's a 1 in 50 ratio variant. I came across another one recently, and it's my 4th copy. So I love this cover. This is a great book. I got 4 of them so far, and it's not easy to come by. It's a 1 in 50 ratio. Casada variant, great, great, great. Love that. Just love the pink. I love how it starts off sort of a pinkish purple down here, and then it fades out to like a regular pink, and then goes back to a bit of a purple at the top. Just a tough book. This book is a beast. Hard to find. Love to get it. There's not many though on eBay, but if you do a search for this, looking for this, you might find that Marvel Comics put out some promotional posters of this same image where it doesn't have Ghost Spider, it doesn't have Casada's little box here, it doesn't have this barcode, and it certainly doesn't have this thing up here. So if you do a search for it, at first glance, it looks like the poster is the actual books. I think there's only like maybe 5 or 6 of them online right now as of this recording. So not an easy book to find, 1 in 50 ratio variant, Ghost Spider. Love that. Okay, great book. Love it. So another book that I have that I got, this is Mortal Kombat number 1 from DC Comics. That's the Sub-Zero variant. Sub-Zero was my guy. Boy, when that first game came out, I believe it was on Super Nintendo. I used to play with my buddy all the time, and he would always take Scorpion or some of the other characters, and I used to always take Sub-Zero, and we'd play all the time, and I would kick his ass with that. So he hated it that he was so good at the game, but he couldn't beat me if I had Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero was my guy. Loved him. So winner, Sub-Zero. Flawless victory. Yeah, so that was a cool book. I always like that. So awesome. Another cool book that I got is this is Spider-Man Deadpool homage to Secret Wars #8. Just a cool book to have. Digging that. So yeah, I'm a sucker for homage covers. And speaking of that, I've been picking these up. This is also a Secret Wars homage to Secret Wars #1. This is those Disney 100 covers that they've been doing. It's Disney's 100th anniversary of the company. So Walt Disney founded the Disney Company in 1923, and of course, this being 2023, it's the 100-year anniversary of the Walt Disney Company. So Marvel Comics is saluting that. It's got the little 100 there, and in the background, you'll see a whole bunch of little 100s, and they've been putting like the core Disney characters on some of their classic covers to make homages. So yeah, I picked up 2 of those, and then this is the 11th one. There's one more to come out this year. It's going to come out in early December, and what they've been doing is the 1 in 100 versions of this comic are in black and white, and that will be this one. So that's the black and white copy of the same book. So the other one's a variant, just a regular, I think it's like a B cover, a C cover, something like that. But the black and white one is much tougher. That's a 1 in 100 variant, and they've been doing one every month for this year. So pretty cool. Nice. Okay, kicking it back a little bit. This is my second copy of Betty Page. What number is that? Oh, it's #1 actually. Queen of the Nile, and that's a Dave Stevens cover. Just great. So I think I may have shown this before, but this is my second copy. So I just got another one recently. So this is pretty cool. So Betty Page is being, kind of manhandled by those 2 guys. And oh wow, look, her top is coming off. Gee, how convenient. That's great. So. Love that. Oh, what's up with this guy, man? He's feeling something. I don't know what he's up to, but he's having a good time. He's digging it. Nice. Good times, right? So, okay. So next up is Wonder Woman 77 issue #4. And over here it says based on the TV classic, starring Linda Carter, and that's supposed to look like Linda Carter. The artwork inside looks like the TV show. So yeah, they did like a Wonder Woman 77, and they did like a Batman 66. They even had a mini series where the 2 of them met. So it was like, the TV series Batman and Robin meeting up with Wonder Woman. So yeah, pretty cool. Anything with Linda Carter on it, you can't beat that, right? So who doesn't love that? So okay. Oh, sorry about that. Let's move my stuff up. Oh, all right. Next up is this is another book I got not too long ago. This is Spider-Gwen #1 from the first series, but this is the 3rd printing. You'll notice the green banner at the bottom. That's how you know there's the first printing is a red banner along the bottom here, and then the second one I believe is blue, which I don't have that one, so that'll be next for me. But I have the red one and I have this green one here. So yeah, this is the 3rd printing. This is a tougher book, not easy to find. It wasn't ordered in really good quantities because I think a lot of comic shops went pretty heavy on the first printing of the red one, so they went pretty hard on that one. So yeah, so they went. That's how they did that. So by the time this was being solicited, I don't think many shops were really interested because they were probably flooded with the other one. So all right. So next up is another Harley Quinn book. This is a Natalie Sanders. It was one of those like online store two issue little sets. So this one is the trade dress one where you can see the word Harley Quinn and has like the little DC box in the upper corner there. And then this one is what they call like the virgin one where it doesn't have all that. So there's all that other stuff, clutter in the art is not there. So yeah, so those are pretty cool books. Pick that up because one of the stores was having a sale, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna get some of this stuff because I passed on it the first time around, and then I was like, you know what, discounts, you can, for stuff that you want, hey, pick them up. A lot of people rail against store variants or whatever, but you know what, just buy the stuff that you like and disregard the stuff that you don't. I'm not really, worried about whether it's a store variant or not. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Just move on to the next thing, So yeah, speaking of stuff like that, this is Mike Mayhew homage, Star Wars, homaging Boba Fett's first appearance, and there's Boskin Dengar in there. It's a cool Darth Vader. That's a pretty cool thing. Look at Darth Vader in the lower corner there. That's pretty neat, huh? I like that. So yeah. So and then it says there in the other corner, it says Mayhew after Al Williamson. So yeah, pretty cool. And then another one also similar to that is the book that came before it, because this because that's issue 14 and this is 13. So similar thing, another Star Wars cover homage. Yeah, good stuff. Can't beat it. So love it. So always pick up stuff like that. I am a huge sucker for homages and things like that, which you're gonna see. So, okay. This is wow. I love this book, man. This is great. This is Art Germ. This is Supergirl number 20. This came out a few years ago. They were celebrating Superman's 80th anniversary, so it's a few years back, but I picked this up. This was like super minty, and I love that image of her. Yeah, this is from Art Germ. This is one of my favorite Art Germ covers. I like that. It wasn't like a ratio variant to anything fancy like that. I think it was just regular cover price for what's that, $3.99. So yeah, so you could get it for that. Probably a little bit of an upcharge on that now, but hey, good stuff. I love that. One of my favorite Supergirl variant covers. Love that. Good stuff. And this was just a cover by that came out recently, Van Helsing. Yeah, just wow, she's a fox, huh? Nice. So digging that. And then recently you may have heard that his G.I. Joe #1. Recently they merged together with that Void Rival stuff. G.I. Joe and Transformers are now on Image Comics, or Skybound as they're calling it. So they rebooted the series, and I guess this is #1 or like 301 or something like that. So yeah, so they restarted this, and pretty cool. So it's now on Image. I guess it used to be on Marvel, and then it went to IDW, and I believe that's it. So that's the #1. I think that's like the basic A cover, and then there was the same thing you could get in like a sketch variant that was pretty cool. So you can get that too. Really, really nice. So, another thing that they did, so to get people caught up, they did this. This is sort of a facsimile, but it's not a facsimile. It's a facsimile with a twist. How about that? So this is G.I. Joe #1. It looks very similar to the one from 1982, the original OG G.I. Joe. And so I guess what happened was I guess Larry Hama, when he wrote the original one, he submitted it to Marvel Comics, and they made a bunch of changes to his storytelling. And because they're the editors and they have final control over stuff like that, so they paid him for his work and said thank you very much. And then they made a whole bunch of changes, and he wasn't too pleased with that, I guess. So this book here is indeed a facsimile, I guess, but it has the unadulterated, unchanged version that he submitted to Marvel Comics in its original form before other people got their hands on it and made changes. So if you ever was curious about that, you could read this and pick this up. This just came out recently, and so it's G.I. Joe #1 from 1982, but it's the original, untampered with storytelling that Larry Hama did. So there's that, and then this book has a variant to it that's really cool. I like it. It's the same book, everything I just said, only with a different cover. And then this time they got all the bad guys on the cover telling you the same story, everything the same, and it's purple. So yeah, I dig that. So like that's the one with the original, and then they did this one with all the bad guys on it. And I loved it so much that I was just like, oh man, this is really cool. So on this, I I tripled down on that. I got three copies of this. So yeah, so just awesome. I like the purple one, really nice. So I highly recommend it if you're a G.I. Joe completist, or just like that stuff. Then even if you're not into reprints and facsimiles and stuff like that, then it may be worth a shot just to see what it's about and see if you dig it or not. So why not, right? So pretty cool. Oh, and this is a book that used to be hard to get, but it's come down. This is let's see, Aquaman 26, artwork by Joshua Middleton. This book used to be very tough to get because it has such a beautiful cover, and I don't know, it just sort of like came down. I think people who wanted it got it, and then the market sort of leveled out on that. So you know, so it's available again. So I got it. You know, it wasn't too expensive. So sorry I didn't tape the top of that. I'm running out of Scotch tape, so I got to get something pretty soon to do my bags. But yeah, so another cover by was Star Trek. This is Deanna Troi from Next Generation, just a cover by. I have no idea what's going on here, but I was like, yeah, let me get that because I liked her. So good stuff. Okay, next up is Veronica 37. Yeah, that's a just beautiful cover. Yeah, love that. So just cover by. Figured I'd get that. So why not, right? And then next up is Arrow number 1. Jay Anacleto artwork. That's a 1 in 50 ratio variant. Just nice, beautiful work. Good stuff. Oh, and this is another book that came out recently. This is Black Panther number 6. There's a first appearance in here. I haven't read this yet, but when I went to Midtown Comics, they were telling people you can only buy 1 copy per person because you know how it is. There's always people that want to go in there and buy like 10 of them or more, or buy the whole stack or whatever. So they were like kind of rationing them out a little bit. So there's a big first appearance in here. So if you're a Black Panther guy, yeah, recommend that. You should definitely check that out if you are so inclined. That's a new book that just came out very recently. And then, okay, another book I got is that is Spider-Gwen 1. I believe that's from the first series that she had. Is it? I believe it is. Yeah, and that's a store exclusive. And there were 2 different versions of that. Artwork by J. Scott Campbell. Spider-Gwen, yeah, I love that. So this one I think is like, oh man, I want to say 1,000, something like that. I can't remember, but that's the colorized one, and then the black and white sketch one is more rare. I think there's only like 600 copies or something like that. Don't quote me. It's been a while. Yeah, so this is actually my second set of this. And I was kind of surprised because I was looking and I couldn't find my other version of this one. I found the other one, the color one, but I have no idea what the other one is for that. But yeah, so that's kind of strange that I can't find it, but is what it is. So you get so many books and then you lose track of some of them, I guess. All right, moving right along. Next one I got is this is a Catwoman 1 in 25 ratio variant that just came out. This is from an artist, Danny, D-A-N-I, Danny. I don't think I have any books by that person because I don't know if it's male or female. But anyway, yeah, cool book. I believe that's a 1 in 25 ratio of Catwoman. So yeah, I dig that. I like that artwork, man. Pretty nice. So and this is just another cover by that I got. Yeah, Saint Sia. I don't know what this is, but it's by Lyrics, and that's just a real nice, pretty girl cover. Dig that. So I couldn't say no to it. Really, really nice. Beautiful. And then, oh, so this is cool. I dig photo covers. Yeah, WCW World Championship Wrestling number 1 for Marvel Comics in the early 90s. So yeah, so there's Lex Luger on the cover, and I was just like, wow, I didn't know. I don't remember WCW having a comic book title, but apparently they did. And there it is. So I came across that, and I picked up a copy, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then, oh, so yeah, Transformers now on Image Comics, or Skybound, which is, I guess, a subdivision of them. This is issue number 1, the second printing. I just like how that looks. That's a real nice cover. Good stuff. Nice, nice, nice. And then also recently I picked up by Scotty Young, Superior Spider-Man. I like that. Wow, that's a cool cool thing because they restarted Superior Spider-Man again, and you can see like his he's stuck in the webbing there. So pretty cool. So and then from Archie Comics, wow, that's nice, huh? So that's Darkling number 1 from Archie Comics. Just a beautiful cover there. I like how she looks there with her purple outfit there. Real nice. So I think that's like the basic A cover, and then they had this other one that was also for the same book, but that's a David Mack variant. So yeah, pretty nice. Archie Comics, right? So nice to see them doing some good work. So we like that. So yeah. So and this is Monica Rambeau Photon. Nice variant for that. Yeah, nice earrings, nice row, all that. Digging it. So yeah, that's a cool book. Pick that up. And then another cool book I got was, what is this? This is Catwoman number 50 with Spawn. So like I say, they had some kind of like crossover covers thing that they were doing for variants, and yeah, not too bad. So another book that I got was Immortal Red Sonja, some kind of cosplay cover. I'm not exactly sure why I bought that, but well, maybe that's why I bought that. So, and then like I said, this year has been great for some variant artists and cover artists and everything. And this is one from Sozo Micah, digging Sozo Micah, Blood for Blood, Gun Honey, issue number 4. Sozo Micah, she's been tearing it up this year. Wow, some great work she's done. You know, not everything is great all the time, you know, with any of these artists, but I just like pick up the ones that I like and then just keep on moving. And then another variant cover that I got was Ninja Funk, whatever that's about. It just looks like the first appearance of Spider-Gwen, Edge of Spider-Verse number 2, so I dig that. So I have no idea what this is about. I didn't read it, you know, not my jam, but I love certain covers like that. So, and I love homage covers and things that look like other things. So yeah, pretty cool. So another book I got was the Midtown Comics Gwenpool Holiday Special, issue number 1. I believe it was a one-shot. I don't think there was any more than that. So yeah, that's a pretty cool book. Midtown Comics exclusive, digging that. And then the next book I got was, this is like a sideways horizontal book. I'm not sure if you can, how well you can see that, but yeah, this is a thing where, yeah, they're having a snowball fight and they're trying to hit Wonder Woman with snowballs, and she's using her bracelets to deflect the snow, so it looks pretty cool. And then you see over here, you see Batman taking one off the dome, and him being kind of a grump, and you know, everybody else is having a good time, and there he is. Oh, and I dig, I guess that's, let's see, over there, this plastic man, he looks like a snowman, so that's a pretty cute, cool little thing. So yeah, digging that. So, all right, so next up was another Betty and Veronica Archie Comics related book. This is a Nintendo Super Mario Brothers video game homage sort of thing that they did. Really cool. I like it. So not too shabby at all. So I like video game covers, and yeah, why not? So speaking of that, what is the next one? This is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse number 1, 1:25 ratio variant. This is a video game 8-bit cover where here you see Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, let's see, that's half blind. So yeah, it's Spider-Ham and then Spider-Punk at the bottom. So going up against Doc Ock and the big guy there, Gog. So yeah, pretty cool. That's a nice book to have. Dig that. I like when they do those 8-bit video game variants, kind of like how it was like in the early, what was it, the 80s and early 90s, I guess. So another cool book that I got was Wonder Woman and Tasmanian Devil special number 1. So this is the B cover. This is a variant. This is not just a cover. This is a whole book where it's Wonder Woman Tasmanian Devil special, where the two of them are in there together, and you see her going by, and he ate like the edge of her sword. The top of her sword's all busted, and it goes crunch, 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 burp. So yeah, just a cool, funny thing. There's an A cover to that, but this is the B cover. So it's Looney Tunes and DC Comics, Wonder Woman and Tasmanian Devil. So yeah, pretty cool. So all right, moving right along. So like I was saying before, I like how online retailers sometimes have cool books, and I got this. This is Catwoman number 47. Natalie Sanders homaging the great Adam Hughes Catwoman cover number 50 that everybody loves. And a lot of times when you see these kinds of covers, you wonder to yourself, why even bother touching that? Why even attempt to do anything with that? But I actually like that she did a nice job on this. I don't know if I like it better than the original, but I do like it. There's one thing I like about it is she went a little lighter with the eye makeup, because I get it that she's coming in from the rain and she's supposed to be wet and all of that, but I don't know, the original of this, it looks like the eye makeup is too heavy, and it looks like, you ever see on YouTube those like ladies of Walmart videos, like where they look kind of skanky, but yeah, that's the only blemish on the original that I really love. And so I got this, and oh, and this is the other book that comes with it, by the way. There's like a Virgin, so it doesn't have the trade dress. I'll see the difference. It's got the red trade dress thing at the top, and then there's this. So yeah, so I like it, and then it kind of was bothering me that I never had the original one of this, because I always wanted it, but I kept on putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And I was like, one of these days I'll get it. So it was this book that actually made me go and seek out the original. So this is my slab copy of the original Catwoman number 51, Adam Hughes cover. This is one of the most beloved, pretty girl covers of all time in modern era anyway. So yeah, so this is pretty cool. I love that. The other book made me like this one even more, because it took me a little while. I don't know, because something about the eye makeup that bothered me, but everything else just speaks for itself. It's amazing. So I'm glad to have it, and I'm glad I came around on that. I changed my mind. I have been reformed. I apologize. I repent. I'm sorry. So. Okay, so the next book that I have is Frozen. This is the first appearance of Elsa, the first appearance of her sister Anna, Olaf, just all of the characters from the original movie. So this is an interesting thing that Disney Comics chose to go with this publisher. The publisher is called Joe Books. Now, as I understand it, Joe Books is a Canadian, or was a Canadian publishing house that went out of business. They had some form of bankruptcy, and they had money problems, and they went under. So it's pretty amazing that something with such a huge hit as Frozen was actually printed and distributed and all that with a small publishing house such as Joe Books. So that's an interesting thing, and adds to the collectability of this book. There's not a lot of these on the census, because I think a lot of these were purchased and probably given to children. They probably ended up in toy boxes and destroyed, and probably eventually get thrown away and whatever. So even as rare as this is, it's even more rare to have the second printing, which would be this one. So yeah, so this is the second printing, and it's a little different because it has the box up here is different, and has a barcode down the bottom, so it's a little different. And it's funny that CGC didn't catch this, but on the first one they say that it's not numbered, so it says Disney number NN, meaning no number. So that is true for the first printing. So there is no number on the first one, but on the second one, when they did the second printing, it says number 1 right here. But it's the same exact book. It's just the cover is slightly different. And I think there's only about 15 on the census for this, and probably maybe around 50 for the first printing. Very tough to get first appearance of Anna and Elsa and all of them. So absolutely love that. Frozen is probably my favorite Disney movie for like the modern, cartoon stuff. So love that. So as I mentioned in some of my previous videos, I've been doing cool things where I've been trying to pair cool comic books with cool trading cards, so you can, kind of present them together. And the trading card that I have is promotional. It was only given out, I believe, at the premiere in Hollywood at the El Capitan Theater, which is where Disney does a lot of their movie premieres. And they handed it out to people. You couldn't get it in hobby shops or anything. It's a promo. So this is 2013 Disney Frozen Elsa promotional. So this was only given to people who attended like the premiere, and I think maybe any that were left over went to some press people who got to review the movie, because the first movie came out tomorrow's the 27th, so tomorrow will make 10 years that this movie came out. So this is a promotional card, and anything related to Frozen that has a 2013 date is considered quite prized. So you can see that it's that. So this trading card is hard to get. It's in gem mint. It's a 10, because I don't know if you're into trading cards or not, but 10 10 is as high as it goes. It goes no higher than that. So so I saw a couple of them come online, and I got 3 of them all together. So I figured that'd be pretty cool to have that. So these are promotional cards that we're giving out to people, who attended the first screenings and of that. So yeah, it wasn't available in baseball card stores or Walmart or any kind of places like that. So yeah, so that's pretty badass. Love Elsa. She's one of my favorites. Absolutely dig that. So yeah, really nice. And yeah, this is promotional. And yeah, there it says on the bottom there, it says in theaters November 27th. And tomorrow's the 27th, which is Monday. So Thanksgiving weekend is over, and it'll be the 10th anniversary of Frozen. Oh, and I also got her sister Anna too, but I only have one of those. So yeah, so this is pretty cool. So nice. Okay, winding down. Thank you for sticking around. Hopefully you stuck around to see all of that. So a lot of good stuff here today. I was happy to share with you guys. So okay, one more book. No, 2 more books ago actually. Is this one? This is Amazing Spider-Man number 59 from 1968. First cover appearance of Mary Jane Watson in a comic book. She made some other appearances, some cameos, stuff like that before that. So I was happy to get that. And this book is actually quite interesting because it's a sorry about all that. It is a white pages book, and not easy to get. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. My apologies. So yeah, digging that. So where is my other thing? My apologies. Can't find what I'm looking for. So yeah, nice book there. So 1 book to go, and we are done today. And so that was a pretty cool book. Oh yeah, so look at that, white pages, nice. So my final book today is a Nathan Zerdy, Bride of Frankenstein. Yeah, real nice. Look at that, huh? Isn't that nice? So digging that. So yeah, Bride of Frankenstein, Nathan Zerdy, and if you look closely here, look. Are you looking? Do you see that? Right there. It's signed. Look, it's got a certificate of authenticity, and all of these books like that, you're always worried about signature placement, right? Everybody wants that signature placement on a nice book like that. So great stuff, right? So I love it. Really good. So yeah, digging that. So that's good. So maybe we should put Catwoman back up there. So all right, I want to thank you for watching my video. It's been a lot of fun for me. I'm sorry it took so long to make another one, but thank you for watching if you stuck around this far. And I appreciate you and look forward to making another one. And I hope you'll check that one out too. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And have a good day.